allá arriba está un sobre.
All right, good afternoon, folks, and once again, welcome aboard the Bay Spirit 2. My name is Doug. I'll be your captain for today. On board with us, we also have Morgan and Ren as the crew. You've already met Emily. She is up here on the top deck. She will be your naturalist. For your safety, this boat and the crew are licensed and inspected through the United States Coast Guard. We do have life jackets on board. All of our adult life jackets are located upstairs on the top deck. They're in those white boxes labeled life jackets. For any children or anyone weighing less than 90 pounds, those are located in the bags of those at the bottom of the stairs. If it becomes necessary to put those on, I'll make an announcement to the PA when it's time to do so. And if you need any assistance, please seek out one of our crew. They'll be happy to help you out. This is a non-smoking vessel that doesn't include the use of e-cigarettes for the health, safety, and comfort of everyone on board. There's smoking allowed on the boat. Please walk when moving around, make sure there's no running. No standing on any of the bench seating. This goes for anyone of any age, size, or height. You're welcome to kneel on the benches to get a better view. Stand up. Get there. That is all I have for the safety briefing. We are going to make our way out the Barco channel into Hillsborough Bay, so you can find some wildlife out here for you. Once again, thanks for joining us. I do hope you enjoyed the tour. You are now free to get up and move around the boat. I'll get you back to the beach.
There we go. Alright guys, like I mentioned, you guys can move out now if you like. Welcome aboard again to the Bay Spirit 2. My name is Emily. I'm going to be your guide on this wild dolphin cruise. Now, there is a key word in this title. Scanning this water, the better chance of us finding something. We got a lot of eyes out here today, so that's good. And to make sure we are all on the same page, we are going to use clock directions. So for example, if I say, I see something at my 12 o'clock, you should be looking at the very front of the boat, right where the captain's at, the bow, that's 12 o'clock. So you guys know if I say, I see the Florida Aquarium at my 6 o'clock, so you know to look directly behind you. 6 o'clock is directly behind us. So that means 9 o'clock is my left and 3 o'clock is right. If you see something, please shout it out. And if you're confident, shout the clock direction so everyone knows exactly where to look. Sound good? Perfect. All right, I like you. All right, let's keep this up. Now, currently we are in the Sportman channel heading on over to Hillsborough Bay. Now, some of you may get confused by that. They're like, wait, are we in Tampa Bay? Yeah, we're still in Tampa Bay. Try to imagine the whole situation like those Russian nesting dolls where you got the one big doll, within that big doll you got a smaller doll, within that smaller doll you have a smaller doll. It's like that. So now imagine the Gulf of Mexico. Within Gulf of Mexico you have Tampa Bay. Within Tampa Bay you have Hillsborough Bay. And within Hillsborough Bay you have areas like that. Some really big cruise ships are here. So in order to accommodate these large ships coming through, this area has to be dredged up. That means they're digging the soil and the sand from the bottom of the channel here to make it deeper. Now there are areas between 40 to 60 feet deep in order to accommodate these large ships coming through. So that's pretty impressive if you think about it. Now some of you may be wondering where did all that sand that they dug up go? It's got to go somewhere, right? Take a look at your grave clods. If you take a look at them, and if you remember in the aquarium, how deep the roots go into the water and into the soil, it helps keep that in place and help prevent erosion. And then it's there's many reasons why we need to protect our mangroves, but one of the biggest ones is mangrove trees are literally protecting us. They are a buffer against large storms. So for example, we have hurricanes. Hurricanes can produce very large waves. Large mangrove systems are buffers against those large waves to help calm them down. So very important for us to have them, and it was very smart of them to plant them along this island. Not only is it protection for us humans, but for all sorts of wildlife. If you saw in the aquarium all those fish swimming amongst the mangrove roots, is an amazing hiding place for them. If any of you go fishing, you should know that over 90% of the adult fish that you guys find out in the middle of the Gulf, in the middle of the Atlantic, have started off as babies. We have another spoiled island out in the distance. So that right there is Davis Island. Davis Island used to be two separate islands way back in the day, but has since been mostly combined into one island using small yachts. So there's a notice.